It's the mashup on Sirius XM Hits 1. I'm Ryan, Stan, and Nicole are here, and she has got a very, very busy day today. Say hello to Billie Eilish.
Hi.
Hi, guys. How you doing?
How you doing?
So good to see you.
Yeah.
You too. I'm good. It's a good day today in Los Angeles.
Right.
I'm feeling good.
You look so cozy right now. You got like your hoodie up. You look like you're right, all snuggled in. I want to come over.
Right.
I am very cozy. I gotta tell you, I'm quite cozy. It's been raining today for the first time in what feels like 4 years. So I'm very pleased.
You know, it's a big day for you today. Album 2 drops. And, you know, when we found out we were going to interview, the first thing that came to my mind, I said, you know what? We've all been through 2020. And it's been crazy worldwide. And I wanted to ask, what did the pandemic teach you about yourself that surprised even you?
Oh my God. Jeez. I really think mainly just taking a lot of things in my life for granted. You know, I think it made me realize how many things that I wasn't really aware of were as amazing as they were, that then the pandemic took away. And I was like, oh, like, okay, cool. So I think that, but I don't know though. It was tough, you know, it was tough for everyone. I think that I never want to not do shows again is really how I feel. You know, I think I used to be like, in the future, maybe I'll not do shows and maybe I'll like take a year off. And now I'm like, I don't have an interest in that anymore.
Yeah. It's weird. I think we all took a lot of things for granted and then it was like, wait, what do you mean this is gone? And so it's nice that some of it's coming back. So your music is amazing. Obviously, we all love it so much. And I know that you've talked about you want your music to be open for interpretation, right? Like you have an intended like message or you've got a song that means something to you, but if you want it to be open for other people to interpret it in the way that they want to interpret it, for it to mean to them whatever they want it to mean. But is it validating to you to see and hear these different interpretations? I mean, do you love hearing what it means to different people?
Hell yeah, dude. Oh my God. It's like my favorite part of it all. I love it so much. You know, like when I put out a song or multiple songs, whatever, and I look at all the fan interpretations and like they literally go like, this is what I think this means. And they write in a whole book about it basically. And it makes me want to cry every single time. And they're always different. They're always completely, you know, they think of just this such creative stuff, and it makes me feel so proud and happy. So yes, it's very validating and good. I love it.
Billie, talk about different. When you first came out, you just stood apart. I mean, it was a different sound. A lot of people, from Taylor Swift to everybody, oh, you got to hear Billie Eilish. As a matter of fact, now that I think about it, she's one of the first people that I remember telling us about you. After all of your success, do you think you'd be where you are today?
No. No. Definitely not. No, I didn't think I'd be even close at all. I didn't think I'd get anything. I didn't, you know, like there were many markers that I when I hit them, I was like, this is not, I don't know. I could never have thought this would happen in my life. I mean, come on. What the hell? What you know? What is
Oh my God. Yeah. Taylor told about you. But Justin, oh my God. Like, can you get in the studio with Justin, please? Make it happen.
Yeah. What's up with that?
I don't know. He's just the sweetest baby ever. I love him. He's a good friend of mine. He, you know, has been so helpful for me, in terms of just like dealing with fame, and he'll call me sometimes and just say stuff that makes me just feel heard and like there's somebody else that goes through the same stuff. So it's really nice to have him.
Happier Than Ever is out. We're so excited to see you today. Thank you so much for being here and talking to us today.
Yeah, of course. It's my pleasure. I'm so thrilled and excited and happy, and yeah, thanks for having me, guys.
So a little bit ago, we were talking about some of the people that we like want you to work with, but you obviously often work with your brother, mostly with your brother Phineas. I just feel like we all have siblings, and we know what it's like to have a sibling and to have your music and your career so entangled with a sibling. Is it ever challenging, like when you're in the studio and like who gets final say? I mean, I feel like my sister and I would just like destroy each other trying to make it work. It would be hard.
You know, there's moments of that where it's really difficult and kind of infuriating. But you know, we've been doing it for so long that now I can't even really think about not like I would totally understand if I'd never done it before, and now in my life I decided to work with my brother. I don't think I'd be able to, but I think because we've been doing this since I was 13 and he was 17. It just works. I don't know. I mean, it wouldn't work for everyone, but I think that it's very somehow pretty perfect with us. I don't know how to explain it. It can be really intense though, because we're siblings, so we fight. That's for sure.
Okay.
So your concert special coming up. The subtitle is A Love Letter to L.A. And I just wanted to know, if you didn't grow up in L.A., do you think you would still be a musician? And if you did, do you think your music would sound the same? Or if you grew up somewhere else, would your music sound the same?
God, that's such a hard question. I don't really know. It's a good one. I think that it's kind of hard to say. I think that I can see how if I grew up somewhere else, I wouldn't make music. Or if I did, it would sound completely different. I really couldn't tell you. I guess we'll never know. But I would hope that I would. I hope that it wasn't just because of like I would hope and wish that no matter where I grew up, I would become who I am. But at the same time, you never know. So that's where I'm just like, props to LA for doing whatever it did for me.
It did good.
It did. Happier Than Ever is available. Is out today. Download it as soon as you get a chance. I can hear your involvement in your second album. What do they call the sophomore album?
Yeah.
What do you think was your most difficult song to perform on Happier Than Ever, and why?
Difficult to perform. You know what? Male Fantasy was really hard to record because it's in a part of my voice that's very dainty, I would say. Like, it's really, the delivery has to be so perfect because it's so easy to sound terrible in that range for me. So that was the hardest one for me to sing, just because it was literally right in where my voice cracked, like right in the place where my voice cracked. And we thought about changing the key, but I was like, you know what? It sounds so pure that even though this is kind of going to be the hardest to do live, it's going to be the hardest to do acoustically, whatever, I want to risk that. So like every acoustic performance you see from here on out, like know that I am struggling for my life. But
Well, Billie, thank you so much for being here today. Happier Than Ever is so great. And NDA is one of my favorite songs of the summer. So thank you so much for giving us that. And we absolutely love seeing you. So thanks for being here.
And remember to check her out on the Disney Plus, right? You got the thing on Disney Plus, right? I believe, is it today or is it next week? When is it? Do you know?
September 3rd, I believe.
Okay.
All right, so we have something to look forward to. We're super stoked for you, girlie.
Thanks, guys.